Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here, and today we'll be taking a look at the multiplayer in Aliens Colonial Marines. This is going to be my final bit of video coverage on this game, and the reason I still wanted to show you this, I know by now, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I don't have the greatest impression of this game, but I think the multiplayer's pretty decent. I actually think it's not too shabby, so that's why I wanted to show it to you. Now, based on a little bit of research, it appears that Gearbox worked a lot on the multiplayer and only a little bit on the single player. Now, that could be incorrect, so please don't quote me on that, but I do believe that that may be the case. And if that is the case, well then it makes a lot of sense why this is probably one of my favorite aspects of the game. But anyways, let's just talk about the multiplayer. So I'm playing right now on the side of the Marines, obviously. And then once we're done this, after the 5 minutes have passed, we'll switch sides to the side of the Xenomorphs. Now with the Marines, you've just got this weapon loadout, and you can customize your weapons however you like. And you're going to actually carry over the weapons and unlocks that you get from the single player campaign. Now if you're thinking, Force, this seems kind of boring right now, you're just standing still. Well, this is what Marines do in this game. As soon as I move out, I get a little bit of a kill there, right? But yeah, I found that the survivability as a Marine is really, really low if you try to start sort of walking around a bit. So let me grab this though. We got a rocket launcher here. This will be fun. Alright, let's take a look. Rocket launcher. I'm actually really low on health, so I better be careful. And we do have a vent right there that aliens could come through. I can't bring up my radar here as I have the rocket launcher equipped. So, oh, of course, right? Of course, he just walks up behind me and takes me out there. Alright, so look at loadouts 3, 4, and 5. These are all the same. These are the base loadouts. I've customized 1 and 2 to be different, and my loadout number 2 is actually my preferred one there. In terms of the controls and the gameplay, it's all standard. It's all the standard stuff in the campaign, and like I said, even the weapons and unlocks carry over. I'm gonna drop a claymore here. We're gonna take a look. So we got a bunch of aliens right in front of us. This is not the greatest ranged weapon. It's like a medium range basically. Alright, so I'm gonna stick with this guy here, and we're gonna do what we can to survive. So this is just a team deathmatch mode. There's a few different modes available. There's actually 5 maps and a handful of modes as well. I don't know the exact number, but once we're out of this game, we'll take a look and I'll show you something other than the team deathmatch. But for the sake of this mode, just sort of sticking together in a corridor is the way to go as the Marines. Otherwise, you'll have a really, really hard time because the aliens are quite strong at so coming up behind you, or they can climb on walls and stuff, so they can really surprise you. They can go through vents too, and they're really good at taking you out at that point, so you gotta be careful. As I say that, you see me wrecking face, but I'm also sticking in a group, so it's sort of a safety in numbers thing. Aliens aren't as likely to swarm you when you're grouped up like this. It's also just hard to see them because they can be anywhere above you and stuff like that. Oh, okay, there we go. Well, here's a perfect example. A little fatality. Alien just jumped right on top of me and takes me out just like that. Alright, we could switch to weapon loadout number 1. I don't like it though, so we're just going to stick with number 2. Alright, let's see here. Anyone close by? Yeah, we do.
Marines, you have 1 minute.
Was just a guy, but apparently he's moved. Claymore here. Take a look at the map. There's one. Oh, he didn't even pop my claymore either. That's perfect. I'm gonna save that for another alien once he shows up. And we got 30 seconds left, so why don't we go ahead and move out. Not doing too bad, huh? 9 and 2, wow. That is a solid performance, I'd have to say. Force your camping. Play this game. You'll see. Kinda have to. Because once you venture out, I mean literally they just jump on you and it's an instant kill. It's hilarious and awful at the same time. Okay. That is the end of the match there, and now we will switch side to the Xenomorphs. So did not 9 and 3 there. I can live with that, and now we're going to be switching sides to the aliens, and I can show you there are 3 basic loadouts. There's the Xeno Lurker, the Xeno Spitter, and the Xeno Soldier. Now, they all, you know, primarily, the way they function generally is the same. 2 of them are melee focused, 1 of them is range focused. They can all melee though, and they can all climb on walls. So that's essentially how it works. Now we've got a basic melee attack with left mouse button. My right mouse button's my special ability. The one that I have is a pounce. And then we also have the ability to climb on walls with left control. Just do that next to a wall. Look at that. That guy did not even see me. Are you serious? That is pretty hilarious. He walked right by me, and for all intents and purposes, should have killed me. And I jump on top of him, and I'm supposed to be able to attack right now, but none of my clicking is doing anything. So... oh man. I don't know if I am clicking every button known to man, and nothing is happening, and then I died. So that little pin there did not get the kill. That just incapacitated them. And then I died. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Alright, so we're going to do some wall climbing. We're going to chase down some people, try to take them out. There's also a fatality, which is with V. I have not seen anyone successfully hit with it so far in multiplayer. It just seems extremely hard to hit with, and most people are just going to opt for a basic attack like that when they're up next to a Marine. It's just so simple. With a few slashes of your basic attack, you're going to take someone out. So, like, I have been right on top of a Marine, and I hit my ultimate, or my fatality, and it just didn't kill them. For whatever reason, it just did not take them out. So another advantage that the aliens get is we have this constant pulsating that's going on that's showing you the location of the Marines, as opposed to, you know, the Marines have to sacrifice something to see around them. Look at how buggy this is sometimes. Oh man, you know, I say that, oh yeah, the multiplayer is redeeming, but it still has got some wanky issues. There's no doubt about that. Alright, we got a guy over here. He's about to be overwhelmed on that side. And then we're going to go like this. And... yeah, alright. Well, feasting. Delicious. Let's take a look here. See if we can find any more Marines. So the coolest thing is the wall climbing. I mean, I think that's just fantastic. Going through here. And we got a bunch of guys grouped up. We only got one guy right there. So the larger group is the one to avoid. Just doesn't make sense to try to engage that. But these players who are just trying to do their own thing here are the ones to go for. Although I just got roasted with a flamethrower, as did my buddy. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch here. We're going to try the ranged guy, the Xeno Spitter, right now. So he has got this range that sort of works like a bow. It's got like a drawstring attached to it. I also have a basic attack as well, so I can do that. And again, climbing on walls and all those things. Each of the different aliens' fatalities, they are only different in visual design. They're really not different in the way, it's just you press V with a melee range and you can hit that and kill someone with it. Ooh, does that go through? Oh well. Let's take a look over here. Alright, so we got one guy over here. And I don't know if this is actually, yeah, I'm not even, got a freaking wall in between us here. Gotta try to find someone to hit. Step number 1. And we just did the melee thing, obviously, because we were right on top of him. I do want to show you some trying to hit with a range, though, so try to hit this guy here. There's like a cooldown too. You can't just draw one after the other. There's a short amount of time in between. And it looks like it's an instant. It's pretty much instant, like you let go and it just goes straight across. Your movement is slowed while you're drawing as well. Whoops, flamethrower. No thank you. Stay away from you. Alright, I did hit her, although it wasn't a kill. assuming it did fair damage. There's the kill. Nice. Got a range kill too. As an alien, absurd. Yeah, the spitter's not bad though. And so buggy, so buggy. What the heck is going on? Stupid, stupid buggy. All right. Well, that's that. Overall, that was a good round of matches there. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to leave this, and I would like to show you just the different options that are available for the multiplayer. Like I said, there's a multitude of modes. We were just playing team deathmatch. And there's the whole level up system, the progression system, the Marines carry over. So that's sort of a disadvantage as a Xenomorph, although you play both in these particular games. But you carry over all your customizations from the single player as the Marines. There's obviously no Xenomorph a single player campaign unless there's something past the first 5 hours that I haven't seen yet. But I don't believe so. I would have heard something about that, I'm assuming. So so that all carries over into the multiplayer, but as the Xenomorphs, you have to play matches to get their unlocks. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. You can edit your loadouts as well. So here are the Marine loadouts. Again, I edited 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all the same. And you can just, you just pick the different weapons and whatever that you want from the stuff that you've unlocked that you have available. The only weapon that I don't have available so far is Hudson's Pulse Rifle, which is a legendary weapon that you have to find within the campaign. Probably all done playing the game's campaign unless I decide to just finish it at some point. But alright, and now we've got the 3 different guys here, the Xeno Soldier, the Spitter, and the Lurker. Both the Soldier and the Spitter are melee focused. The Lurker is that range one that we took a look at. And there's different abilities like, hey, I've got the Quick Strike, but now I can get the Heavy Strike, which is slower but hits a lot harder. So why don't we put that on the Soldier? And this guy's got his basic spit. He gets at an acid trap. Let's see. Xenomorph acid crystallizes, bonds to the surface. Acid crystals release in. Oh, so a little like a bomb. Well, that's kind of cool. Oh, wait. I have insufficient funds. Okay, so I don't have any points to purchase that. But once I get points, I'll probably get that. That's kind of awesome. And then this guy right here, he has the ability to get Heavy Strike, but I'm probably just going to keep Quick Strike with him. But yeah, as you can see, you can switch through the secondary thing. This guy's got Impale, which is like a tail slash. He's got the Flurry, which is his basic attack. And then this guy's got the Pounce. I could get Enrage Pounce, Speed Pounce, Shockwave. So yeah, just different things you can customize there. Let me also show you. So there's the Team Deathmatch, Extermination, Escape, and Survivor. If I go into Team Deathmatch, I can show you there's 5 different maps. There's Origin, Excavation, Last Hope, The Hive, and Adrift. And then I don't want to do that though. Let's take a look. Why don't we do Extermination is you arm explosives to try to wipe out Xenomorph egg clusters in a 5-on-5. Escape is escape through Xenomorph infested territory in 4-on-4. And Survivor, survive an unrelenting Xenomorph attack in this 4-on-4 game mode. So Survivor, it's harder for the aliens to kill the Marines, but once you do, they're out. And if you kill all of them, then that's the end of the game. Let's try a game on Extermination though. And I think it's still the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's still the 5 available. So try to find a game here. And once we do that, we'll be able to hop right in. So yeah, it's decently fun. There's obviously still some issues. The game engine, just the way the game feels and plays, still, it's not the greatest. It feels and plays just like the single player, which isn't fantastic. But, there's some interesting things, and getting to play as aliens are cool. As you saw, there's some major bug issues, like trying to go through vents sometimes can be buggy. There's tremendous bug issues climbing on certain walls. It just sometimes it simply doesn't work, or you'll just randomly fall off, and going through vents like I saw. And I'm not sure about that Pounce thing. I think the Pounce might have just been an incapacitate, but I was spamming everything I was to try to kill him, and sometimes I've pounced on a guy and it's actually finished him off, but that time it clearly didn't. So, oh well, what can you do? Alright, so here we go now, checking out the next game mode, and I'm actually playing on the aliens. Let me go with the Xeno Soldier, the one that I haven't showed you guys yet. Alright, so we got some command posts, the pit. Marines are trying to capture the points, and we have to try to stop them. Alright, there we go. Very few points for a kill there. So it looks like the kills aren't as valuable. Oh lord, this is troublesome here. Let me go up here. Come on. Oh, man. You serious? Oh, well. At least my buddy got the kill. We're actually going to stick with the soldier. The heavy strike seems not bad. I like the more damage. I don't know if quick strike would be better, though. I'm not sure if the quick strike, like, interrupts as well. I also like the other melee guy. I prefer the other melee guy as well because he has the pounce ability, which is really, really convenient. Oh, snap. I was gonna try to climb up, which clearly did not end up working. So, playing as the Xenomorphs is probably the only part of this whole thing that I enjoy, just because I don't find the gunplay to be that great. But, you know, even with that, there's still so many issues that I'm still having a really hard time recommending this game. There's some neat ideas, I just don't think it was that well executed. Which, as I've mentioned in my other videos, is certainly unfortunate, you know? I mean, I don't, like, want games to be bad, you know? I play games, I cover games regardless. I would prefer if they were all great. I prefer if I had just fantastic games to play all the time, but I just can't say this is one of them, and I know that there's lots of die-hard Aliens fans that are gonna kick and scream when they hear things like that, but man, this is just coming from a guy who I generally like FPS, and I play a lot of games, and there's a lot of great FPS games. This really isn't one of them. Really isn't one of them. And I personally didn't play Aliens vs. Predator, but someone told me if you want to play an Alien game, that's probably the one to pick. So that's only a few years old. Maybe that's something that you should check out if you're looking for some Alien action.
Hold position until those eggs are well done, Marines. Good work, Marines. Those eggs are fried.
Oh, what? Who took him out? I have no idea. Was that a spitter? Must have been a spitter, right? I'm assuming so. Come on. Do your attack, please. What the heck? Thank you. Yes. Oh. I'm on a rampage. Well, that makes me the coolest dude around, doesn't it? Alright, we're gonna finish up this round, and then I think we'll just wrap up this video. Because I don't really have much more to say about this. Got an assist there. Oh, no, I died. Alright, let's finish up here with the spitter, and that is that. Well, this has once again been a look at the multiplayer mode in Aliens Colonial Marines. The game that Gearbox stamped its name on, which I kind of wish they didn't, you know? I mean, they've had some games in the past that they've taken over that didn't work out too well, and this is one of them as well. It's just, so disappointing. But if anything is decent about this game, it is the multiplayer, so. Come on, I didn't hit him. I guess that makes sense that I didn't get the kill. Yeah. Damn you, Marines. Now let's just go for a melee. Let's finish here. Oh, buddy. That's too funny. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe. Keep watching and keep owning.